I know we're not Bill
We do
O'Reilly.
that shit. We do that shit local. Oh, welcome, welcome to another edition of the. Did I ever even give this a title?
Nope.
Okay, well,
It's reaction. We've just been calling it
no,
reaction.
no. That's what it is. But the title is Confectionery Treats.
Okay.
That's what the title is. Welcome
Yeah.
to Confectionery Treats number 3. This is the third episode, right?
Yeah. This is the third episode.
God damn. So, um, oh my. So last time, unfortunately, you couldn't hear my co-host Jonesy for whatever reason. There was some sort of malfunction with XSplit. That's what I'm using to record this. And I don't know. I guess it just didn't pick up my speakers. I do believe I have solved the
Hmm.
problem now, and he's here. So we
Hey.
solved the
Yeah.
problem. Solved the problem. It's all fixed. Let's discuss the episode. So last time, Jack wasn't looking too hot. He got a knife in the gut, fell in a river,
Cut a bitch.
got a, and did he snap her neck?
No, no. He cut a bitch. She
He sli-
sliced her
he's,
fucking.
Oh, okay. All right. I remembered it wrong. And then okay, so he killed a bitch. Jack, he killed a bitch, and then he fucking went on some journey down by the river, or I should say through the river, and fell in off a waterfall, and somehow didn't die.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's a fucking cartoon. No one
Because he's
cares.
Samurai fucking
He's
Jack.
Samurai fucking Jack. So
Drives that
he
shit.
just goes into a cave and he meets up with the wolf from last episode. The wolf gives him like a chicken
Yeah.
or
I was actually
something.
surprised when I saw him.
I was surprised that he didn't stick
Surprised.
around. I was surprised he didn't help and like kill those other things. I assume he'll come back later.
Yeah, I was expecting that for some reason.
Obviously some spoiler shit, so I'm gonna get into it. Basically, what happens is Jack offers the daughters of a coup. Like, well, they meet, they track him down, obviously, and then he comes to terms with the fact that he killed a person through um, looking at so we got like his guilt or something. I guess we have just different versions of his guilt. Like this one was like his what was it like? Oh, it's hopeless or something. Like the constant thing that's bothering Jack is that it's hopeless. And now we have a manifestation or like vision or hallucination of another version of Jack who oh god
Sees himself as a monster, I
I guess
guess.
so. I guess he sees himself as a
It,
killing machine.
it's actually it was actually when I first saw this, I actually thought, oh wow, this looks like the mannerisms were like Aku like, So I thought, oh wow, does he see himself like turning into what he hates?
Probably.
Uh, yeah, it
But
makes sense.
yeah, I don't know. So he has a bit of a conversation and realizes that it's kill or be killed. So he decides to offer them a choice. You can either fight me or you can either fight me and die, or you can just leave. Basically,
Yeah,
we got that in the last episode. We kind of it was pretty obvious what was going to happen. So they find him, and he's healed up now, so he's ready to fight. The wolf helped him out and nursed him to health, I guess. Then went its own way.
fucking like,
Went and fucked off. The wolf was pretty cool. I like the wolf. So basically, uh, Jack, he offers them, and they're like, "Nah, you're our fucking destiny is your death, Jack. We're gonna kill you, Jack." And he's like, "I don't think so." And we got a really cool
very well.
sequence. Yeah, because it snows and it fucking there's a really cool sequence where it's like all white, except for and I don't know how to describe what happened. Basically,
It was like
everything's
a
covered.
fog of.
Everything's covered in white, so you only see like the characters sort of blocking where the trees are or something. That's how you get that's how you understand.
Yeah.
Because it's in 2D. It was kind of cool that he uses 2D to its advantage. And like Jack uses the snow to his advantage because he's samurai, and I guess he just knows how to do that or something. But it was really cool the way he just comes out of nowhere and sneak attacks like two of them, I think. Well, he sneak attacks one of them, and one of them gets capped off with a spear, and the other one I think it's a spear in the gut, and you know, just one by one
Yeah.
he just kills them until it's at three. And the last three, he gets in it with them. Pretty cool action sequence. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty much it. I mean, I was kind of sad that it was. I mean, maybe not. Maybe because they're on this ledge, they're on this branch, and he fights the last one, and the last one is hanging by a thread and just cursing him out. And Jack is just like, I don't give a shit, and he just like lets go of the chain, and she falls to her death. But also Jack falls
I
down
don't
at the
think she's
end.
dead.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
what
she's
I'm
dead.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So I kind of theorized that they were gonna like leave like one alive or something.
Yeah.
Because really, and then like one of them is gonna see the error of her ways or something and somehow help Jack vanquish Aku or get back to the past or whatever the hell else. I don't know.
I think she's just. I think what
The thing
she's
is
gonna
that
be
like
doing.
they all fell down like this into this snowy pit. You couldn't really see what was in it, but you assumed that it meant death because it should definitely mean death, But Jack also fell in it, so most likely, like it's
If
gonna
Jack can survive it, then
then why can't
you
they?
know
Yeah, of course. But like, yeah, Jack's probably gonna hit some trees or something, and be okay. I'm assuming that's probably what's gonna happen. Some bullshit like that.
that or he's gonna fall into some beast.
Either way,
That's
it
how he
seemed
gets.
like the Aku daughters are mostly resolved, which were I don't know. They seemed like kind of a letdown. I'm gonna be honest. Kind of
Really?
disappointed. Yeah, I wasn't too thrilled with them.
I don't think. I don't think this is the last we're gonna see of him. Of at least her.
I mean, if we got just the one, like they don't fucking talk at all. Like you see. I should mention right before they find Jack, they're hunting him down, and it's pretty clear they have no idea what the outside world is like because they see two deer. And you see this one female deer, and it's approached by what they think is a member of Aku. Oh, it must be a fucking
Who's minion?
Aku's minion because it has antlers, and that
Yeah.
reminds them of a coup or something. But no, they're just fucking rubbing noses, and they're disturbed by it, which I guess was a comedic scene. I don't know.
No, I think that's a bit character development for them.
But then they just died
Like,
right after, so like I don't,
that's why I kind of think that at least one of them is alive.
Yeah, I mean, if they have
I
a one
think
alive, it's okay. I don't know. I don't know what I want to believe because it's like if they're all just fucking dead, it doesn't. Yeah, well, probably just that one is alive because the one who was unmasked, it just makes sense that okay, she's alive. I mean,
yeah,
I guess you see all their faces, but like the one who loses her mask at the end and the one dies last, if whatever, supposedly dies last. I don't know.
yeah.
It would make sense if she's kept alive and then she's
Hunting down Jack throughout the rest of the
no,
season
she's
or
just
something.
yeah, or I don't yeah, but she's like maybe like brutally injured, so like she's I don't know, maybe she loses a limb or an eye or something.
And I.
Something to give her a little like, oh yeah, she's fucked up. She's like, nah, I'm gonna find. It'd be cool if like she just lands on like two like giant splinters and they hit both of her eyes, so she's like a blind fucking just go after Jack blind, but she's just in like a urinal or something.
Or I think the more likely situation that's probably gonna happen is
It would just be
she's
comedic if that
gonna
happened.
what?
It would just be comedic, or it would just be funny if she fucking that happened.
Yeah, I guess. But like the more likely situation that's gonna happen,
Yeah.
in my opinion, it's gonna be like she's gonna land, she's maybe gonna break a leg or something like that. There's no one survived from no one like survived from a fall like that and isn't unharmed or anything like that. I think she's gonna break a leg or an arm, maybe lose an eye. But like I guess we're gonna see like something. I guess what happened with Jack this episode, he got nursed by a fucking wolf. Which is pretty. I was like, yeah, okay. I can dig this. I think she's gonna be nursed by nature or something like that. She's gonna because her whole thing is like, yeah, she doesn't really know the world, and she's kind of in this fish out of water situation. She doesn't know how the world works right now.
Mm.
So I think she's gonna get close to nature
No,
as the
I'm
season
thinking.
goes
I'm
on.
thinking maybe what happens is like Jack fucking landed on top of her of her comatose body, and like he's like, oh well, like but like it's like clear that she's still breathing, right?
Yeah,
And like he's like, all right, let me put. He's like, oh well, I did just sort of kill her before, or to go to kill her, and I was fine with it. But now she's right in front of me, and she's unarmed, and she's not trying to kill me. I might as well just set her off on her way or something. So something like that, where he's just like, oh, I killed all of the other ones. I might as well just like leave her, well off, and just
yeah.
he's just sort of nurses her a little bit and like takes off. Either that or like he goes to do that, and she like wakes up in the middle of it, and you know, like tries to go fight him, but she's got like a fever or something, so she's like too weak, and
Mm.
she's at the mercy of this guy she's supposed to kill, and then she just has like a revelation or something.
I don't think she's gonna just turn like that, Andrew.
I
I
don't
think it's
fucking
gonna
know. What's
be
the
over
point
time.
of leaving her alive? That's what I'm saying though. She has to have an arc. There's no point
Yeah, and I
of
think I
not
think
killing her.
that's what we're gonna get
Mm,
because throughout what I've noticed throughout this new season is
yeah.
there's been a main story and then kind of a sub story. The first episode of the season was Jack. We just get reintroduced to Jack and the daughters of Aku.
Mm-hmm.
The the next episode was Jack fighting or surviving from the daughters of Aku
Mm-hmm.
and the wolf thing. That was kind of a side story that was kind of happening in and out throughout the story. If not that, then uh, just getting reintroduced to Aku, I guess. This episode, there was no. I guess what there was there was just assurance that Jack, yeah, he's alive,
Mm-hmm.
and him fighting the daughters of Aku and the flashbacks. What we got here, and him just getting assurance that yeah, people are just kind of defined by their choices and doesn't really stop us, you
Oh, he
know.
has another. I should have mentioned he has a fucking another flashback.
Fucking the Emperor is a badass.
Yeah, the Emperor's cool. I don't. I wasn't quite sure what the hell was that. That was the Emperor's old. I think they called it a gi or something.
Yeah, it's his
His robe.
wife.
What?
Oh, no. I thought for some reason I thought you were talking about his wife.
No, I don't. No, I don't care.
She looked younger in this episode. She looked different
She was in
from the
it.
rest. She was in it, yeah. She was in the cart with them.
Don't even remember it. Remember him like whatever. So, but yeah, was that his bloodstained thing, and he was like, just telling Jack a lesson, or was it Jack fucked up and like Jack got? Nah, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Emperor killed somebody or whatever the hell it was. Or was in
Yeah, he
battle, and
killed a bunch of assassins. He said as he went out there, he says, "Leave now, or I'm gonna have to kill you." And then they're like, "Nah, we're not leaving. We want to kill you." And then he just murders them.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, it's revealed that like Jack wasn't having a hard time with the fact that like he's got a knife in him. He's having a hard time because it's a mental thing with it. He just killed some human, but it's
First time.
you gotta kill some people sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta kill some people to make an omelet.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought the ghost of the fucking not ghost. I guess we'll call him a ghost. The blue Jack
Um,
thingamabob, Star Wars ghost of Jack. I thought at one point he said cunt. I
no,
don't know.
no,
I
he
don't know
didn't.
if yeah, because
You
like for
can't
some
put
reason I'm
that
like
in Adult Swim.
yeah, it's weird. It's weird
Like
for
how
some
like
reason.
they're all kind of a little bit. Well, this one was a little bit more crudely drawn. His teeth were like fucked up. He looked kind of stupid. The other one looked like just a younger Jack. This one looks like a fucking. I think they all have the sword, which is funny.
Yeah.
Uh,
You think he's ever gonna find that sword back? You ever think think he's gonna get it back?
He's either gonna find it. Well, we need to know how he lost it to begin with, but he's either gonna find it or just get a new one. And when I say get a new one, I mean like the angels or whoever gave his dad the first sword.
Zeus. Or some fucking Odin or whatever.
If you watch the episode, that's basically what happens.
Yeah, they're the gods. The
Yeah, it's
gods.
the
We'll just call
gods. Who
them.
gives a shit? But yeah, the gods are gonna be like, oh, here's another magic sword, because the other one was, broken or whatever.
You lost it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I think what I said last episode was right. I think death is what's following Jack. That black figure that's sitting on the horse
Oh yeah.
is because when you're looking at this when he was stabbed and he was going through the fucking forest, he was just following him and shit like that, looking all ominous, like death.
I'm not quite sure.
Death follows wherever you go. Jack.
Is that right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. So like, no, let's get into the real reason I started this, and that's really to talk about confectionery treats. Um,
I showed you that fucking
you did.
episode.
You fucking did, and that was your mistake. That was the biggest mistake of your life.
It was.
But so, I don't know. Let's talk about Aku, and let's talk about whether or not he's gonna get a spin-off show.
Oh, if he gets a spinoff show, I'm down. Like
I
I'm
think there's
down.
actually more of a like there's such a fucking a fan. Oh god, there's a whole
Following.
movement. This whole movement, like, it's this Aku spinoff. When is this happening? Because that's what they want. Like, you just want like I would watch a show where it's sort of like Invader Zim or something, or no. Well, the thing is, Aku's already taken over the world. Where basically
I
it's the
would
villain.
see.
It's just the
I
villain
would
just
see.
fucking with shit.
I know what I would see. I would see like how Aku kind of took over the world. Like what? Like the show takes place right after he sends Jack to the future, and he's like, "Yeah, what now?" Or something like that. Like the moment he sends him to the future, because there's a huge gap between the time he sends Jack to the
So
future.
it's like Better Call Saul. It's like the Better Call Saul of
Yeah,
Samurai Jack.
kind of, yeah.
I guess that could happen.
Yeah, it can work too, and it's like he goes back to the village where fucking the emperor and everybody else is, and he's like, "Yeah, the
Yo,
samurai
wait,
died."
hold up. What if Aku, like, all right, so he's evil. He's really evil, but like, he doesn't really know how to control people. So Aku basically has to do what Samurai Jack did, but it's sort of like he goes to all like the famous dictators and like historical evil people throughout the world, and he just like studies them so that he can so that he can reign supreme. Like, he's like, in one episode you have him chilling with Hitler. It's like, he's just smoking a blunt with Hitler or something, and he's hanging out with like Stalin and just how to run
Wow.
people, like government officials.
Yeah,
But then you also have him like hang out with Jack the Ripper and stuff. Just so he understands what people fear.
yeah.
It's a story like basically it's a monster.
Napoleon.
Napoleon. Well, Napoleon was cool, but yeah, so he hangs out with Napoleon. It's like that Minions movie, but better.
Dracula for some reason. Vlad the Impaler.
Like he's like, oh, this is the evilest of them all, and he has to go conquer him like he's a cowboy or something. He's got a
Good, he
mission.
kills them. By the end of each episode, he kills them.
Yeah, he eats them too because he thinks that it, like, absorbs their fucking power and strength.
Yeah. Oh my god, we should be writing for Gendy. But no, Gendy's writing is pretty good, so he's good for now.
Yeah, I don't know. I would definitely watch, and I think that he knows. I feel like he gets like maybe, I don't know, 1,000 letters a day just talking about probably from like the same two people, just about how an Aku spin-off show would like cure cancer or something. It would just be the greatest thing ever.
No, yeah.
I don't know. I'd watch it.
I'd totally fucking watch that.
Watch it. Fucking watch that shit. Be good. I'd listen to the acoustic album.
They need to get on that shit.
If you can't see the GIF fully well, guys. It's Aku looking at a record. If you tabbed out, I assume you guys tab out because I just don't fucking put anything interesting up here except for like one image and like a GIF. But Aku's looking at a record player, and he's spinning records and just smoking what seems to be a fucking a joint or a cigarette, and he's got either beer or an Aku soda, or an official Aku branded soda, because who gives a shit? We talked about that at like the first couple episodes, and then he's got he's got on vinyl, and what I think he's listening to now, it says it's his eyeballs, it says acoustic songs, like Aku, and then stick like the fucking guitar, and I just hate
Yeah,
myself. I
you
really don't
should.
like myself,
You should.
but it's also perfect. It's
Aku
also
hates
really
himself.
good.
Oh,
Does he? I don't know.
why else would he be listening to acoustic?
Well, I mean, like the song's dedicated to him, or he made them. I don't know. Like there's probably like in a world where Aku reigns supreme. Do you understand that like metal would be like the equivalent of like Christian rock? You know what I mean? Or, you know,
Yeah.
like metal,
Yeah.
like that Metalocalypse would basically be like church music. Like well, not really Metallica, but like
Man War, definitely.
maybe Slayer,
'Cause their thing is like, oh,
maybe
fucking
Slayer
praise the
or
gods.
definitely Black Sabbath.
Oh, 100%.
Definitely
I
Black
thought that
Sabbath.
was given.
Nah, but like what's no like you know like that fucking screamo metal, like that modern German metal. That's probably like the black metal. It would all be black metal. Everything would fucking be black metal everywhere. And then um, like Christian rap would be a thing. Like that would be like an underground thing. You know, because we don't really like it, but like that
Yeah.
would be like our go-to thing if we lived in that world. You know, we would look at it as that because we would need to escape. You know.
God, that would be.
Imagine that world, huh?
Yeah.
Imagine that fucking world. Or I guess techno music.
No, I think techno music is a
It's a
common
thing.
thing.
It's a thing in the show. I mean, I don't fucking care about it. I'm saying it's a thing in the show anyway. And like Jack went to that one LSD party that one time.
The rave.
Yeah, no, because like the suckers would have LSD in them. Like so Jack was tripping on balls on acid, like that
Okay.
pacifier. You know,
Yeah.
there's acid at those raves. I mean, you don't listen to rave music sober. What are you fucking gay?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So I'm not too excited for this next episode, to be honest. I mean, it's like
Why?
fucking. Oh, so he's like the next one's like, oh, seems simple enough. You don't use those things to float and don't fall into the acid.
Okay.
I don't
So
fucking care.
why don't you like the episode?
The next episode, I don't.
Why wouldn't you
I'm
like
not
it?
fucking. I'm not excited. I'm not fucking.
I
No
mean,
fight scenes. It's just
Sam-
like, oh, so he's getting from point A to point B. The episode.
I mean that's kind of Samurai Jack in a nutshell. It's either him fighting somebody or him trying to get from point A to point B. And some of the best episodes have been trying to get from point A to point B. And
Fuck you talking about, nigga?
ever see Jack in the Haunted House?
No,
Watch Jack in the Haunted House, and you know
maybe.
what I mean.
Maybe I fucking will. I don't know. We're only episode
I
3.
feel like
This is surprising to
Gendy.
me.
I feel like Gendy would know what he would be, what he's doing. So I don't think he'll put like a
Yeah,
random. Oh,
Gendy knows what the fuck he wants to do, but you know, I don't know. I don't. I mean, you don't have to sprinkle it out so goddamn much. Like, all right, we get it. Jack. I mean, like, all right, so we got a little bit. We still don't know what that horseman guy is. You know, I understand that you want to have that like linger, but if we don't have like some concrete answers to the shit, you know, by next episode, that's gonna get me kind of tight. Like we got
Well,
we
let
got the
it build for a
horseman.
season.
That
Let it build
what?
for the rest of the season. Let it build.
Why?
Well, That's what, because when the reveal happens, it's gonna just be all but sweeter.
You don't have to no, but like there's some shit we need legit answers to, you know. Like, what the fuck is Akuban doing like this whole time? What happened with Jack?
Well,
What's the
they
battle?
talk
You know
about
what I
they
mean?
talked about that. They talked about that.
No, I mean, why is he in this fucking bullshit depression? You know what I mean? What has he actually been doing? Has he literally been going crazy in his? You know, has he actually done nothing? Has he actually? I mean, I get that he hasn't shown himself, but fucking why? You know, there's that. There's just like whatever the show didn't wrap up. I guess you gotta answer. You gotta jam pack that all into like this season, this last season. I mean,
I have faith that they'll. I have faith
fucking
that they'll.
like just give me some like flashback. Show me a reason why Jack fucking lost his bolt. Like I mean, was it because he just kept trying to like to get back to the past, and then it just fucked up. It just didn't. It never he never got there.
Maybe the sword's in the past, and Jack just.
What?
Like let's say like his sword fell into a time portal, but Aku destroyed it right after.
Yeah. Here's the thing about that is Ku doesn't know that Jack doesn't have the sword.
Hmm.
So I mean,
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough.
I just like it's fun. Like I don't care about the sword so much as like just like there's some legit things you can make episodes on, and not just give
Yeah.
us more of the same. Because I mean, like it wasn't like oh here's another 2 seasons of Samurai Jack. It's like here's another season of Samurai Jack that ends it. You know, like I mean I don't know if Gendy wrote like some big two like 'cause I expect like the last 2 episodes are gonna be like combined or something. You know,
Mm.
to I wouldn't say a
We
movie.
got 10 episodes.
We're 3 in, we're 3 deep in. I just fucking a lot of
Let
hype.
let
A lot of
let it build. That's all I'm gonna say.
kill yourself.
If we what I mean, if we get direct answers like the serious questions, then yeah, I agree
I'm
that
saying
like
like yeah, you can't really take your time with this. You've got like this is the end. You know what I mean? This is like it ends with episode 9 is the fucking end. I get you know what I mean? Like so, you've wasted pretty much. I mean, well, I don't know if I would say wasted 3 episodes.
no, they haven't wasted it.
Could have done the same fucking. I don't know. I
Now we
wasn't
know Jack's willing to kill and shit.
okay. What does that? What does that mean?
Means that
Long term. I had a, like so he's been what for about 55 years he was sent into the future into a future that he doesn't age in, and he hasn't killed anybody. He hasn't killed a single person until right now.
yep.
Why? What's the you know? I mean, I'm guessing he didn't face any humans because he was always robots because it was on Cartoon Network. I'm guessing that was the real reason, but I just like I don't think he. It seems like he didn't really give that much of a shit. Like, I think he would have done it anyway. I mean, that's what this episode proves. But there are no humans for him to really fight. You know, like the humans are mostly good people. Mostly, I guess.
Scott's.
Scotsman's good.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said Scotsman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were opposing that statement.
Oh no! I wasn't. I wasn't. But
Yeah, well,
yeah,
he's. I mean, it's confirmed that he's going to be in it, and then most likely Guardian, and then he's also got to go back to the past, obviously. So,
that's probably gonna be the two-parter last episode.
well, I'm predicting a 2 part. I don't know if there will be one. You know. So
Should be.
that's
I mean,
the
if they
three or
did
four
like a
major
three,
things.
if they did like a if they did like a 3-episode movie night in Hollywood for these 3 episodes, then yeah, like I kind of expect maybe the last episode will be maybe the last 3 episodes will be in the movie theater, and they're like, yeah, we'll because it's so big, this is how we want to put it. If Samurai Jack was in like a movie theater, like oh my fucking god,
No.
I'd go, I'd go. If it's in the
Okay.
city,
Hmm. It's like what like yeah, it probably would be if they were going to put it in there, but I just like I don't.
if it's revealed that
What
we'll get
story are they telling? You know what I mean? I don't see where it's going anymore. Like it's like because they're pretty much done theorizing on those Aku daughters. Like I mean, okay, like I said, maybe one of them's alive. We get that. Maybe one of them's fucking alive. Maybe not. Probably though. Probably still alive. But it seems that it doesn't even matter because he's moving on with his life anyway.
Yeah.
He's just oh no, I'm gonna go do some bullshit. Maybe I'm hoping the next episode
Maybe
he'll
he's done. Maybe the idea is he's done with her, but she's not exactly done with him. You know.
probably. I'm
And
just
then
saying. I'm just saying it's irrelevant to
because
you know.
because for the long term, here's what I see. Like if they keep her alive
Uh,
and do what I said, which is basically humanize her towards nature and shit like that. Maybe when the time comes to like kill Jack, she'll be like, you know what, for Aku's a liar. You know, like I've been my whole life's been a lie. Let me go by your side. You know, because Aku lied to. I was
mm,
trained to know that Aku was the one that created all this, but he's not. I want him dead.
okay.
Let me go with you. You know, that's the way I see it going. You know, because of the nature she's been surrounded by. You know, that to me is like the logical step. Good, but I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's like I don't know how conventional Gendy wants to do it, but sure.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Disney, cartoon. Then sure, that's probably like definitely what would happen. I'm not sure
Yeah.
though. But so yeah, I'm hoping that like maybe I'm wrong, and then maybe next episode it's gonna be like like Jack knows where the sword is, but Jack didn't want to go there for whatever reason. Jack didn't know, or like somehow because like I think you see him. There's like pictures of him holding a blue sword, which seems like reminiscent of his old one or something. I don't know if it's a new one or something. Like there's some leaked images. I mean, and I don't know if that fucking. I think he's like killing aliens or something. I didn't really get a good look at it, so I'm thinking maybe. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm wrong, and then maybe he's on some sort of bullshit journey because he knew where it was, he just couldn't get it for whatever reason. Because I think he just like lost interest. Like, oh, it doesn't even like it probably happened where he was in a battle and he lost the sword, but like after he got away from the battle, he just realized, who fucking cares, and he just like dealt without it for however long. Um,
Mm.
for whatever reason. I'm hoping that's what it is. That he's on a quest to do some like, what I would call relevant shit. Um,
I
because
would hope.
he doesn't seem to be interested in it. Like he didn't before. Maybe now he's interested in like, oh no, I can do it because
Maybe this whole journey is just a journey to get some shit, get good equipment and shit like that. And then
well, all this
you'll
equipment
get my
is
fucking
fucking
sword.
busted. You know.
Yeah, but now he's back to square one.
Well, no,
You
he
know.
didn't have to be though. He had that like sword from the first episode that he just tossed in the lake, pretty much. Used once and he tossed it in the lake or let it drop, I think.
He just let it drop. You know. I
So like
wouldn't.
whatever. But I'm just saying, like he's not like really looking for it, and he doesn't need weapons either. He just fucking he uses whatever is around him, which is fine, I
Mm.
guess. But it's just like you're gonna show us Jack going crazy and stuff like that. That could be a story. I just don't see. Like
Good point.
you've kind of wasted like those characters. I thought like either like have them be like a quarter like sort of a like all the daughters like okay you killed one like the first time, but just sort of spread them out like maybe they're not so hot on Jack's tail. Maybe like something happens where they get split up, so he's far away from them, and they constantly just meet back up until there's only one left, and that could have taken a couple episodes, build them
Yeah,
up
but
a bit
then you
more.
would. Yeah, but
What?
then it kind of just wastes not wastes them, but it wastes like some episodes. You know.
Well, fucking, they could just be. Well, I'm saying you kind of
They,
wasted the characters. Like, I think I was kind of like, excited for them. Well, I wasn't that excited for them really, but I just thought there was more there
mm,
as the daughters as a whole.
I
Fucking, and
guess.
like
I guess.
again, what's? 'Cause, I mean, is this like is this it's pretty much marketed as like it's not Samurai Jack on Cartoon Network season 5. It's Samurai Jack on Adult Swim season 5. It's its own thing. It's its own entity, but not really. Maybe just like it could have been fun on Cartoon Network. I mean, I don't give a shit about the blood or whatever. It's not violent, really. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I just thought like
For Samurai,
the story would be
for,
different. Like, it's not like it's not a continuation. It's a conclusion. So this is the end. It's the fucking end. You know, not more one-offs stories like whatever. I mean, we haven't gotten a one-off story, I guess, because it was just all
and that's what I
its
think
own
next episode
thing.
is going to be. I think it's
Uh,
going to be a one-off story.
what this one? I
The
guess.
next one.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you meant.
Yeah.
Like I said, just hoping it's. Well, I mean, like, but a one-off story is like, oh, this is this like science is time travel. I'm gonna go walk into that place now. Oh no! Instead of like the time travel thing, it's an abortion clinic. However, will I get my way out of that? And then Jack basically gets a job by giving abortions, giving samurai abortions. You know, like that, and that's the episode.
What would that accomplish?
Nothing, nothing. Then he would just keep walking. That's the formula for the old show. It's fucking
Okay.
pointless. I want less of that. I want fucking pull meaning out of your ass, Gendy. You're not good with names. You're good with like action scenes. I get it, but just pull some meaning out of your ass.
Okay. I-
What?
Nothing.
Fucking. I
Pull
mean, I'm
some
not saying
meaning
it.
out of your.
Yeah, pull some like make some of the shit mad. Don't like. I mean, like I get it. You don't name characters well. You know, your art style is simplistic. I mean, it's cool, whatever. It's simplistic though. I get it. Just all right. So the narrative's kind of simple. Fairly, it's fairly fucking simple. I think a child can understand it.
I think that's kind of the point. It's a
I
chat.
understand
Children's
that.
show.
I get it. Well, now we're on Adult Swim, aren't we? You know, is this going to be
Well,
dramatic? Is
well,
it
I
going to be
guess.
artsy? Where are you going with this, man?
No,
What are you doing
fair
here?
enough.
Fuck are you doing here? How does it end? Are you going to end this, Gendy? Tight.
How would you react if it's like a bad ending, like a very, very bad ending?
Well, I guess I mean, okay, so that's basically also asking how I would, what I would consider a bad ending. What would that be? What would that
Yeah,
look like?
yeah.
And I would consider it a bad ending if it just if it ultimately just didn't mean anything. If it ultimately just didn't like it just if everything else just felt irrelevant. Like if it was just. I mean, I can't. I'm trying to imagine the ending because like I have this thing, you know, I'm always sort of wanting something more complex, but then I think it's gonna wind up being really straightforward. You know, it's probably gonna be a little vague, probably some on some terms,
Okay.
uh, but it's probably gonna be some. If it ends on like some to be continued bullshit, like that would piss me off pretty much, which would piss off everybody, I think. But like if like basically a Jack kills Aku and then like dies or something, but then you see like Aku like slither away, like this little shadow slither away like before, implying that he's gonna just do it all over again and do it anyway. Uh, you know,
Yeah.
I mean he's probably
What
gonna.
would you cons-
I
Okay.
mean I can't see. I don't see a fucking. The, he's going back to the past. I don't give a shit anymore. He's going back to the past. I don't fucking care. He's going back to the. I don't know. I don't
What
know
if
how, why, or if it's like the last 10 minutes of the series.
what if Aku slithers away and it says to be continued
That's what I was
in the
saying.
Aku spin-off show?
Yeah, no. If he does that, I'd be like, oh, well.
But yeah, but seriously,
Bullshit.
do you see them having a bad ending or no?
Having a bad ending. I don't know. I don't know how you. I can't. Thing is, I can't really
Do you have
think of
faith?
a
I
fucking
guess
really
I'm saying.
complicated. Do I have faith that it's gonna be a great ending? Probably not. No. Way it's going? No. Not really. I mean, is it gonna dazzle me with some really spectacular shit? I don't think so. I doubt it. Is that the popular opinion? No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't agree with.
Yeah, you're fine. Fine. Don't agree with me. I don't give a shit.
I think it's been. I think the ship has been going pretty good so far. Can't really complain. I can't complain. Uh,
Man, I guess I should be more forgiving because he didn't write this like that recently. I think he wrote it a while ago and just like dug it up or something
yeah.
back 10 years
You gotta
ago.
remember. You gotta remember. He brought this back because I guess he kind of had nothing else to do at the moment and shit like that.
Hotel
And this was,
Transylvania.
yeah, and he was just getting bored with that type of shit. So he had to work with what he had. I
His
guess.
years of doing Hotel Transylvanias have ruined him.
Yeah,
That's my theory.
but
It's not even a
yeah, I
theory. No, I think the fucking I don't know. I don't. I didn't give a shit about those Aku daughters, and I don't care if the fucking one's still alive. I like the wolf. I like
yeah,
the
that
other
would
villain.
make
What was the other villain? Yeah, the sound guy.
Scaramouche.
Scaramouche. I like Scaramouche. Good job. Wait,
AKA
hold the fuck up. So you have Samurai Jack. You have his dad's name is Emperor, and then some random side character. His name is Scaramouche.
Scaramouche.
Scaramouche. Are you shitting me, Gendy? Are you shitting me?
So
He's
some of
shitting
them.
me. Fucking. I get. Okay, you can't do names. I get it. Emperor for his dad's name, not like oh no, it's Emperor whatever. Yeah, Yabuza bullshit. I don't care.
Emperor Jack.
That's basically what it is. Mm.
Mm. And,
So Scotsman's gonna fucking come back. All right, cool,
Scotsman, that's a good name too.
great. Yeah, great name.
Uh,
What did Gearhead said in Rick and Morty? That's like it's like calling somebody Asia face.
yes. It's like calling somebody Asia face or
Asia
something like that.
face. Fucking bullshit.
Uh,
I don't know. Yeah, no, yeah, no, because like an Aku spinoff wouldn't take itself seriously, but I don't know what this is. I don't even know what this is. Just like one bullshit action sequence after another. Just don't care anymore.
well, the way I see it, uh, they're kind of keeping into faith with how the show was, and now they're kind of just. 'Cause I think you even said it before. This isn't the same Samurai Jack we've
I'm
been
saying it
we
was marketed as that.
yeah, it's kind of shown as that. This isn't
As
the
it,
same Jack we know. This is a different Jack. This is not. This is an age Jack, a
this
Jack
isn't
with
a. Well, the thing is that
experience.
like he has a beard. You know what I mean? Like yeah, visually he's different, but I mean, what was it?
Well,
Like,
now
there's no hope left. Like, all right, so he has thoughts and he has conflicting feelings about things, but ultimately he's still doing stuff and he still like hasn't really lost hope because he's still alive. He hasn't blown his brains out with his space guns or anything. He hasn't. I mean, he fucking maybe he gave up. I don't know if that's what. But it's like he hasn't lost hope. He clearly still has that. He's clearly still. I mean, maybe he's gaining it back, or do we pick up when he just fucking just started getting it back? Is that what they're saying? It's not quite clear on whether on that or not. But I mean, if we just saw like a what do you call it, like a wise cracking, I don't give a shit Jack who just like is like a mercenary or something just because he's good at killing things. If we walked on that, and then it's like, oh, like he's reminded somehow of his past, and then he does some like John Wick stuff where he goes into his basement or whatever and gets his old sword back or something like that, and goes on out on one final quest to try one final time, and if it's like
yeah,
that, Like that's what I signed up for. That's what I expected. I don't know about this. What is he doing? Fucking. Like, I mean,
Guess
I'm
he's
guessing it was what I said before, where we're just catching him on, like he didn't have hope for the last 50 years, but now he's getting it back. I'm
yeah.
guessing that's like where the show's picking up.
Uh,
Why the time gap though? Just to show that like why? Oh, I mean, I can buy into that. Like him getting thrown into a time portal stopped his aging. I'm willing to
okay.
buy that. I don't care. That's fine. I'm just saying, what was the point of that? What was the point of the 50 years? Like, why not 10? Why not 5? Why not, why not 20? Why 50 specifically?
Mm,
What was the point of that? I don't,
yeah.
if you don't want to pull out characters from, you know, and then you also said, oh, Jack didn't kill anybody forever. Did Jack have a bullshit wife? Did he try to just forget about that and just try and just live in Aku's evil world? Because I mean, Aku just stopped bothering him at some point.
Yeah.
And did he think, oh well, I can just settle down now? I wonder. You don't have to give me all these answers at once, but I mean, just give me a hint that you're doing it.
Mm,
Where
yeah. Well,
not following
they
what
finished.
his
They
plan
finished
is.
this arc. They kind of just finished this arc now. So, like,
I'm
I
hoping.
guess.
I'm hoping that bitch is dead. Hoping that like she like Jack like thinks she's alive. Oh, is she alive? But actually, like it's revealed that like
Snaps his throat.
yeah, he just snaps her neck and just ends it real quick. That'd be funny. Because he like I mean he let her die because he was just tired of hearing her shit at that
Yeah.
point.
Uh,
I'd like to see one of them just like land perfectly,
on the
like
tree.
yeah, like spiked through a tree, through an evergreen.
Yeah. That's also something I'm gonna kind of. I'll be. I guess I'll be kind of pissed at. Like, how does Jack survive? I hope they just don't start the next episode off him entering like some sort of cave or something like that. The way I think they're gonna begin next episode and give a reason why he's alive is he falls into some creature's mouth and fucking has to find a way out. Because
No,
that's
I think it's gonna be one of those things where what do they call it? In movies a lot when it's like a mountain thing, like oh he landed and just hit every branch on the way down, or he somehow was able to catch himself. I don't know.
uh, falls on falls on her fucking dead body.
Yeah, like that'd be like no. All three of the bodies are stacked perfectly together, and like that,
Yeah,
it breaks his fall.
yeah.
Hmm.
I have a feeling like it's just gonna begin like normally, but based off how like these episodes have been going, I could be wrong. I have like this feeling that it will, but based off the track record, I'm probably gonna be
I
wrong.
don't know why they didn't. I mean, I
I guess
mean,
it's
no,
supposed to be
no, but you know
reminiscent.
how like he was stabbed. Like I wonder, like why didn't they just have him like start in a cave and start from there and just in a cave again where you can just like fill in the blanks yourself. I wouldn't be pissed if they did that if they just because like whatever. I don't care that he fell down a waterfall and he totally should have died, but I can pretend that he
Your
that all
suspension of
makes sense.
disbelief is
I can fucking pretend. Well, yeah, because well, I mean, you've
weird.
got an evil time wizard who just threw a samurai in like a feudalism samurai. Yeah, I think he is an
Feudalistic.
actual samurai. But anyway, so he just throws this fucking just throws this guy into a rift in time into like how many years into the future? Do we even know how many years into the future he went?
Fucking
It's
mil,
thousands, right?
thousands upon fucking thousands, I would say.
I mean, all right,
3000 BC, maybe. No, hold on, let me see. Let me see. You keep talking while I check.
fucking yeah. But so you throw the samurai into like 3,000, let's say 3,000 years into the future or however many, and who also, has like advertising deals, even though he's God. So you're questioning my disbelief because I say
Yeah,
and also that like time doesn't affect the samurai. Um, like this, and his name isn't even Jack. His name isn't even fucking Jack. Just fucking call him that. He was named by some douchebags on the street. But so my suspension of disbelief, like, oh yeah, no, he fucking fell into
yeah,
some waterfall and he didn't die. Like
yeah,
that's the part that you say, nah, I call
yeah.
bullshit. The waterfall would have killed the fucking 3,050-year-old samurai who had a fucking knife lodged in his gut.
That was fucking painful when he fucking took it out. Shit.
Yeah.
Like, they add extra detail on his face. Okay, apparently his katana was forged by Ra, Odin, and Vishnu.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me back up. A samurai, this magical space time wizard, evil time wizard, throws this samurai with wielding a magic sword.
How does Aku put it?
You know what? Yeah, I can wrap my head around all that. You know what I can't wrap my head around?
Falling down a
Why
fucking.
is Aku? Why is this space time wizard, evil time wizard, doing DiGiorno commercials? Okay, that's what I want to know. Why did he read to children about confectionery treats? Why can't I stop
Well, I
thinking
can tell
about
you that one. I can
confectionery
tell you
treats?
that one.
No, I saw
I
the
can tell you.
episode. I saw the fucking episode,
Okay, okay,
but that was a joke.
good. Better
I don't
be.
kill yourself.
Fucking.
Fucking, I don't know, man. I'm just my suspension. I'm sure Jack has chopped bullets with his sword before or some bullshit like that. But you know what I mean, like some other unrealistic stuff. You know what? I don't even think this is the first time Jack fell down like a waterfall like this.
Yeah, it is. It isn't. He's
So
taken much worse.
I don't know why you're coming at me and my suspension of disbelief. I don't know why you're like, no, that waterfall should have killed him. I don't know why you.
No, no, no. Yeah, whatever.
Fuck with me. Fuck with me because I have I have the acoustic soundtrack on vinyl.
I wonder, is that a real thing? Hold on, I gotta see if that's a real fucking thing. Like if it is,
I'm so dead inside.
Aku.
My band's called Confectionery Treats. You can check us out on Bandcamp.
You should name
Download
your
our,
you
our
should name your
acoustic.
band
Yeah.
Acoustic.
Acoustic? No, that's like an
Acoustic
album
Treats.
thing. That's no like the Confectionery Treats is the title of the band. It's
Yeah. So
I don't know.
I guess to put it all short. I kind of have hope. I feel like this season
Uh-huh.
it's doing good so far. You know, nothing like popping out amazing, but I think it's doing good. Uh, you we
Liking it
know.
less and less. I don't know if you could tell.
Yeah, and I'm not like
You're not liking the fact that I'm not enjoying myself.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
I don't know. That's lucky for me because I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck what you think.
Next week is okay. So we'll see. I guess we'll see how things go next week. Hopefully
I
you
mean, I'm
learn
gonna
to
keep.
like
I'm gonna
it.
watch every episode. I don't know if that's clear or not, but I'm gonna watch every episode. I don't. I mean, I'm getting. Like there's.
And
Yeah, I'm
listen,
willing. I'm
if you
willing to
don't,
like look over things. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
just like I don't. I don't
too much is
currently
too
like.
much.
Yeah, I'm getting tight. I'm getting kind of tight because I'm not really seeing a progression or anything. We have hints, of course. We have hints of like, I let my family down. No, you forgot us, Jack. You forgot us. Jack's haunted by visions. Is like Jack gonna fucking go to therapy next fucking episode? What's up? Where are
Fucking
we
ghost.
going?
It's gonna be like Aku going to therapy. Shit.
Yeah, I mean that shit's funny. I'm saying like if I just get a whole show of that, I wouldn't care. I don't. It's a comedy show, you know what I mean? But it's not a comedy show.
Yeah.
You know, I mean the premise is stupid. I mean, I'm not. I don't think anyone's defending the premise of a time traveling samurai
I don't
going
think
to
it's.
kill.
I think it's a cool. I for somebody like samurais and shit like that. I think it's a
Fucking,
cool
it's not.
idea.
It doesn't
I think
matter.
it's.
It's. I'm
He's
saying
not a time traveling samurai.
he is
He's
a time traveling samurai.
samurai. A samurai sent to the future. It's more
That's
like
time travel. He time traveled.
sleep is fucking technically time travel.
But I'm a time traveling wizard, faggot.
Shut the fuck up.
Buy my album. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me
That's
anymore.
that's that's the name of your second album, Time Traveling Wizard.
I'll write this shit down. You think I won't?
Yeah, you won't. You won't.
I
You
don't know. I
fucking
probably
won't.
pissed off a lot of the people here. I don't care.
You probably have. They probably left by now.
Probably. I don't know why they would. Yeah, I mean, I just assume people just want to hear people talk and pretend they have friends so they can, like, just listen to this and play, like, I don't know, Tetris or.
Yeah.
No, not. They're not even cool. No, this is like people who just play solitaire and want to pretend like they have,
Like
like,
me. People
friends.
like me.
Yeah, like you. You fucking play
Like
solitaire by yourself on your computer and just listen to, like, you just you tab out of this video and you just listen to that while listen to us talk and pretend that you have
it's more like
friends.
it's more like I put on a podcast on my phone and then I just chill.
Yeah, so
Leave
you
that on
pretend
there. I
you
don't
have
even look at my
friends,
phone.
but you don't.
But yeah, I guess it comes down to that.
I'm just I'm it all just roots back to like the Aku Wendy's commercials and
A
the
cool
Aku
Wendy's
soda and
Subway.
like
Our Hotel Transylvania 3 is on the way, so Gendy, what the fuck?
Gendy is pissed me off. Stop making those. Stop helping Adam Sandler. I don't care what he's paying you. I'll pay more. Well, okay, I can't pay more, but
And a Popeye movie.
oh god, Gendy, what are you doing?
Let's see who's in this. Hold on. Oh
I
no,
don't
I'm
even
actually
know anymore. I'm
curious.
so dead inside.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Tom Kenny.
But I don't know. I'm just not very razzle dazzled. Being fucking honest, the action's cool. I get it. I like the wolf. Okay, I like the wolf. I like Skadoosh, whatever the fuck the robot's name was.
What?
I'm tired of I want to see Jack kill more humans just for fun at this point. I just want to see him just like
I'm just the whole show
just
and
for fun. I don't care anymore. Just kill them all. You know, I don't care. Go
there
on
was
like
a
side
Dexter's
adventures.
Lab movie.
Give Jack some more motivations. You know, show me what he's been doing for 50 years. I don't believe he's just been like wandering like this.
I think next episode, since it's like based off of what we've seen, like I just gotta like stay above there. I think it's gonna be like we're gonna go back and forth through flashbacks and shit like that. Like it's just gonna be
Yeah, no, I'm saying like hopefully we'll see something in the next episode of that. Just something that gives me an idea of oh, okay, he's got in his mind, because like the way that you were able to watch the show, the original show, Samurai Jack, was that you knew that his end goal was to travel back in time and kill Aku. You understood that. You understood that it was like that was his end goal, and he was just always just so close to it, but no, he couldn't get it for whatever reason. And now it's like, what's he doing? Where's he going? He's just surviving. That's not, that's not interesting. He's not fighting for anything. I mean, they point that out, but I mean, so. There's nothing to fight for. Yeah, I get it, Jack. I get it, Jack's premonitions. I understand. Like, I understand that, like Jack, he doesn't talk that much, and he's not gonna just like dump a bunch of, what do you call it?
that show that
Dialogue
to be
on why he's
yeah.
on where he's going now, what he's thinking about. Like, I understand that, but fucking show me something, man.
They usually rely on imagery.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? He's not like thinking of like, oh yeah, I gotta get the sword back.
Well, I'm
I
not
gotta
talking about
kill
this
Aku.
season. I'm not talking
Well,
about this
I'm
season.
talking about this season. Yeah, 'cause I've seen the other shit.
I'm talking about just the show in general. Because
Seen the other episodes.
What they usually do is they focus on telling stories through looks and stuff like that.
No, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand why there's an exposition dump from. Well, not a dump, but like there's a little bit of that through his premonition, through the ghost in his head of what he should be or whatever the hell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking I don't necessarily know. Like they could have that like saying like there's really just like okay, so we have what he's thinking about, but not where he's going. I think now it's kind of looking like he's decided that like something. I don't know. Do something, Jack. I don't know.
But yeah,
Open this next episode.
I guess we just got to keep an open mind when it comes to the next episode.
I guess fine.
Mm.
Anyway,
Any last words or anything?
About it then.
Yeah.
Guess that's about it.
Okay, I got one last word. One last word. Apparently, Gendy also made a fucking Dexter's Lab movie, and I really wanna kill myself.
Is it unreleased?
No, it's released. It was in theaters and shit like that. It has like an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes.
87. What? What's it called?
Dexter's Laboratory Ego Trip. I think I've actually seen this before. Hold on. I think it's
Why don't I
time
remember
travel.
this?
I gotta watch it.
I don't know.
Uh,
Whatever.
man.
Don't care.
Right.
Don't fucking, I'm not a big fan of Dexter's Laboratory, but whatever. So, keep watching. I'm gonna keep doing these episodes till it's over.
Until he actually learns to hate himself, and then we gotta do Game of Thrones, and then you'll learn to hate yourself even more.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. We'll see about Game of Thrones.
I'm joking. I'm joking about that.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah.
That would probably would make me want to kill myself.
Even more.
To commentate each episode of Game of Thrones because that show also seems like it's going downhill.
Mm-hmm.
Later.
I wouldn't say this show's going downhill, but not Game of Thrones. I'm talking about Samurai Jack. I wouldn't say it's going downhill, but it's like it doesn't know where it's going.
You want to reiterate more of what was just said? I mean, I don't fucking. We've been kind of like doing that for a while. I don't think there's really anything new to say.
Yeah. Fair enough.
End the show now. I'm gonna end this looking thing. So see you guys later. Feel free to. I don't care. Feel free to leave some comments about how much you disagree with me, as I'm sure you already have.
Call him a faggot.
Sure, call me a fag. I don't care. I don't fucking care anymore. But later.